or lease from in the morning.
Hello and welcome to Paratalk with the East Tennessee Ghost Seekers. Paratalk podcast contains explicit language, scary content, and adult humor. Parental discretion is advised.
It's time for Paratalk, a wide-ranging discussion covering hauntings, paranormal encounters, UFOs, cryptids, and true crime. With your host, Stephen Brown, and your East Tennessee Ghost Seekers, Steve Wiseman, Andrea Brown, Elsie Adams, Jesse Arms, Amy Sharp, Justin Howard, and me, Mike Howard. To join in the discussion, email etgsparatalk@gmail.com. And now, it's time for Paratalk.
All right, guys. It's Paratalk.
It is
Friday. November the 20th. I swear I started to say October. Fuck.
That wouldn't surprise me.
No, it started to come out of my mouth. I had to hesitate.
Not that I want to rush, life by, but we don't need
to go back in time during COVID.
No, we don't.
Get the hell out of here, 2020.
Although, if you had to relive a month over,
October would have been it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had an amazing October.
Yes, we did.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Fun times.
So, anything new?
I just did my second TikTok. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
We're so happy for you.
I am thrilled for me.
Yeah. So if you guys are on TikTok and you want to see two videos,
the mess of desk,
you can follow Andrea on TikTok at
Ghosty Girl 81.
Why don't you spell that for everyone?
GHOSTIEGIRL 81.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to spell it.
No, because it's they're numbers. I don't want to spell the numbers if they're numbers.
Spell the numbers if they're numbers?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're on as numbers, so I don't want to spell the numbers because
they're numbers.
They're numbers. So.
Yeah, so
you mean you don't want people typing in the entirety of the word?
Hey, if
81?
They can, but they won't find her.
They won't find me.
So, as you guys can tell, we are back on Fridays.
Yes.
Which only means one thing.
Yes.
No more football.
No more football.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. The boys played hard, though.
They did. I'm so proud of them.
And they just... I'm sorry, but I call it a coaching decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mama's biting her tongue over here.
It's the truth. I mean, just real quick, I'm going to get through this, and then we'll get on to our stuff.
This has been sticking in your craw for a week now.
So, if you are playing football, and your opposing team on offense runs straight up the middle,
every time,
would you not think your defensive coordinator could get a play together to stop that run?
I mean, hell, a 5-year-old could get a play together to stop that run.
Okay, well,
just saying.
This defensive coordinator couldn't. He kept running the same defense.
Oh my God.
It was just sad because everybody in the stands was like, oh, they're going up the middle again. Oh,
they're going up the middle again.
I bet they're going to go up the middle.
Yeah.
They're going to go up the middle.
They're going up the middle.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then also the shitty ref calls, which was ridiculous. Yeah.
Horrible. Worse than the Seymour game?
Worse than the Seymour game.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nightmare.
Yeah, it was worse than the Seymour game. Dude, the guy caught the ball from the opposing team and steps out of bounds. He caught the ball. It was a catch. The spot of the ball on their 4th and 6 gave them the first down, even though he was 1.5 yards behind the marker.
They didn't use instant replay.
They, and unlike the previous week,
They did
not have a jumbotron.
No. But yeah, it was bullshit.
Well, there were 2 times that they caused a fumble.
It was
Twice
times.
Twice times.
We recovered
She's well
it.
into that beverage of hers already.
Almost. We recovered it, but they were like, meh,
No.
no, we're not
Yeah.
going to give it to him.
You don't deserve it.
Yeah.
Screw you guys.
I mean,
You're going home.
our guys got up running out of the big pile
With
the
the
ball,
ball.
excited. And the rest like, no. Sorry.
Try again, suckers.
And they scored both times that happened. They scored their touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we would have won that.
we're
That
only
sucks.
slightly bitter at this point, but it is what it is. Season's
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, season's over, and it's a new week, so let's have fun. Me, Steven of Paratalk, and welcome to my semicircle table. This week, joining me in studio, back after a small hiatus, the Duke of Hell, Mr. Steve Wiseman.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, buddy? And
That was the crowd.
To my left, my spoiled little wife, Miss Andrea Brown.
Hey, y'all.
Well,
I'm not spoiled.
bullshit.
I don't know if I call her spoiled too much. She might not share with you what I gave her.
True. It's all mine.
Okay. And straight across from me, she finally made it here. After trying to hire people all over this great state of ours.
All over the country.
A day late and $1 short.
Our Duchess of Hell, Miss Amy Sharp. Welcome, Amy.
Hello.
Hello.
It's been a day.
It's been a week.
Hey, me.
And unfortunately, this week, we will not have the Deacon of Heck joining us. He's having to work. So, you guys got us. Have fun. All right. Okay.
I just wanted to say when
Yeah.
we're talking football that, at least Xander had a freaking
Oh, yeah.
amazing year.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
He
I
has
can-
an amazing season.
Can I read his stats real quick?
Real quick. Yeah.
Real quick. Okay. This is
This
great.
makes her happy.
Yeah,
It does.
These are awesome. His
Proud.
stats are
He's got
amazing.
awesome stats.
Proud mama.
Proud uncle.
In 9 games played, 84 tackles, 29 tackles for loss, 11 sacks, 6 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
yes. Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. He was on it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you've got guys in the NFL that don't have those stats through 9 games.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have guys in the NFL that don't have those stats through their 16 games.
Yep, exactly.
That's true.
So, I mean,
Yep.
that's awesome. He has nothing to be ashamed of.
Not at all.
No.
Now, just, fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers, toes, legs, arms for offers. We need
Yes, we need good offers.
college offers.
Yes.
Uncle Steve needs to retire.
And Amy needs a Ferrari.
Yeah.
All right.
Mom and stepdaddy just need to be reimbursed.
For the food. Just the food.
Just the
Just
food
the
alone, we
food,
could live
man.
happy for the rest of our life. Rod says
Anyway.
going to the Titans. That's his dream.
That is his dream.
That's his dream to play for the Titans.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be thrilled
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah, I don't care if he plays for the toddlers as long
I
as he
might
goes.
actually watch football if he played for the Titans.
Right?
I mean, just saying.
I mean, I'd rather him play for the Steelers.
Of
But-
course.
But if he wants to play for a winning team, play for the Steelers.
But you will happily watch whoever he goes to
That is true.
Yes, I will.
and brag.
I will. I totally will. It's like We had that Alabama recruiter at the ball game a few weeks ago, and they were sitting in front of us, and one of the ladies at work, Miss Connie, she is huge Alabama fan. Huge. She wears something Alabama every single day.
Wow.
Every day.
That's dedication.
Yes.
Right.
And
She has Alabama contacts.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. A little odd, but okay.
But I showed her the picture, and she goes, what is your Tennessee ass going to do if he starts playing for Alabama? I was like, I guess I'll have to cheer for Bama.
No, I beg to differ. You don't have to. You cheer for Xander. You don't cheer for
That's exactly.
for Bama.
That's
right.
exactly
See,
it.
that's how I am with like certain players in the NFL.
You cheer for those players.
I get a lot of crap from Xander about cheering and like rooting for several different teams, and I'm like, no. It's not that I'm like all about this team. I'm not a fair weather fan of that team. There are certain players.
Yeah.
That
Everybody has players. They
Mainly
follow.
from UT.
Yes,
Yeah.
like most teams that carry on a VFL is, I will.
That's just like, Steve
them.
is not a 49ers fan at all.
No.
But you would watch them play for Bosa.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he's a Buckeye.
Yeah. So
That's
Yeah.
what it is.
I won't. Won't root for them. Unless they're playing like the Steelers. I'll root against them. But I follow. Former Buckeyes in their NFL careers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you're not going to go out and buy like all kinds of gear based solely on that team.
No.
yeah, and the Steelers have two former Vols. They have Josh Dobbs. He's third string quarterback.
Yeah.
But still,
He's still amazing.
He's still on the string.
yeah.
That's true.
And we have Cam Sutton, who is playing amazing this year.
Beast.
So, all right, let's get
Moving
to
along.
this. Let's get to this topic because we've got a lot of shit to talk about.
Yeah, we do. So much.
Shit.
So, yes. So I was thinking today.
Oh no.
I know.
I smelled it burning all the way at my house.
Did you?
Yes.
I don't doubt that because I was on this laptop for 6 hours.
I got you,
Putting
B.
all this together.
I've been on mine since 8
You were
o'clock
getting
this
paid
morning.
for it. You were getting paid for
True.
it. I was doing it for the love of the podcast.
But I was talking face to face with people. This face
Mm-hmm.
had a full beat before 8 a.m.
Oh, I thought she was going to say this face had a full beard before 8 a.m.
No, I take hormones to prevent that.
But
I want to mention this real quick.
okay.
And it kind of another proud mom moment. Xander is doing an essay in his English class, and he has to. They were reading Macbeth, and they had to find another real life story that closely relates to Macbeth. Well, he's doing he's doing his essay on Macbeth and Ted Bundy.
That's awesome.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's friggin' sweet.
We
That's
actually,
hilarious.
he just texted me. He was like, call me real quick. I want to read you the beginning of my essay. And I'm like, oh,
Did you tell him you can't?
yes,
it would be
I
a
did.
couple hours.
I did.
All right.
That's
so,
fantastic.
So let's
Yeah.
move on. I was thinking today. Yes. Wood burning. We're getting close to that gift giving season.
Ugh.
Yes.
And-
Tis the season to
and-
be jolly.
We
La
have
la la la.
yeah, we have people message us
Blah, blah, blah,
and contact us through our Facebook, through our website, and even ask us during our live streams. What kind of equipment should I use? What kind of equipment should I get if I'm just
All the
starting out all the time? So I thought, why not put together a list of equipment that people can get that's readily available for them, and I got prices. I got websites.
I mean, this is going to be your one-stop
Shop.
information shop
for your paranormal
one-stop
investigator.
information drop for paranormal.
Shop.
Yeah.
They can't talk, so
take a drink.
One-stop shopping for all your paranormal apps, yo.
And needs
And
more than
needs.
just apps. More than just apps.
Yes.
We only have like 3 apps listed, 3 or 4.
Apps and food?
No.
Damn.
No, we know
Damn
the
it.
paranormal food. It's Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
And peanut butter and jelly crackers.
Yes, those
Yeah.
are awesome too. So, to just like if you're just going out for the first time and you're just wanting to see what it's like, you know, a lot of people ask us, what kind of app can I trust? What kind of app can I use? So I went through and I found some apps, some that I haven't even heard of, but were rated very, very, very high.
Yeah, this first one I've never heard of.
No,
Yeah, I never heard of it either.
but you know, just knowing the guy that used it, you know, I mean, hopefully there's something there, you know, and that's the thing with these apps. I mean, it's a trial by fire, you know. I mean, you use it, you'll buy it and use it, and it may be shit, you know, and you throw away $5. But how many times have you thrown away $5 on other bullshit that you can't even remember?
Never.
So many times. So many times.
I might
Fancy
have spent it on
coffees.
bullshit, but I've never thrown it away.
That is true.
I don't know. I've seen you buy food and just throw it away.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
spent
throwing
the
But I
money.
spent the money. But
You spent the money and then threw it away.
No, he
So-
just threw the food away. He gave the restaurant.
Okay, shush. So,
Same damn difference, you
Thank you.
semantics people.
thank
Jesus.
you, Amy. Thank you. All right, so this first app, it's called the Witch app, and this is one I've never heard of. It says the Witch app was developed by British paranormal investigator Brian Holloway, widely used by teams to investigate the paranormal using ITC. And for you guys that don't know, ITC stands for Instrumental Transcommunications. ITC uses recorded files that are played in different lengths of time and started at different segments of the recording depending on the setting and mode and inputs. The app sweeps through a bank of audio at random and plays the sounds. Because all the audio has been reversed means there are no words or phrases preloaded into the app. I really like that.
okay, so to me, it sounds like a
spirit box.
PSP 7.
Yeah, it sounds like a spirit box.
Yeah.
And it says the app is a favorite of most haunted investigator Fred Batt. The television demonologist uses the Witch app on public ghost hunting events alongside a Ouija board. Fred says that he has had great results combining the Ouija board and him, and people can't believe when they see it happening. It's really amazing. So, I mean, that's just cool that this app for your phone, you know, does the whole sweeping thing and doesn't have the words
The
embedded.
preloaded.
Yeah,
All
the dictionary.
reversed.
Yeah.
All the words are reversed.
So
That's
if
really
anything
cool.
comes through, you know
it
it's
really
legit.
is there. Yeah.
So yeah, I really like that. And this one, it's available on Android only.
You bastards.
So don't worry, I've got some that are iOS only. So
I might have to throw away the $5
yeah, I know, right? I'm really thinking
just
about
to
it.
give it a shot.
Yeah, so
But they're not called the Witch app, damn it.
yeah, I know. But the Witch app is available on Android through the Play Store for $4.99.
Yep.
So check that one out. I mean, if you're looking for one to just jump on and give it a try, I think this may be it. I mean, this was out of the ones that aren't as techy and as involved. This was one of the highest rated ones I found.
Wow.
So I mean,
Nice.
I think I'm going to check it out. Just, hell, it's only $5.
yeah, shit, I got the Google Play money to do
That's
it.
less than a pack of cigarettes.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And it won't give you cancer
well,
Well,
unless you hold it up to your anus. But yeah, so I mean, check out that app. It may be a good one. I think I'm going to download it tonight and just give it a shot.
I might have
In the
to
house?
just, you know.
Yeah,
uh-oh.
all the stuff we've been seeing and been going on here.
yeah, we don't need confirmation of that.
I'd like to know a name.
Not me.
I won't tell you.
I mean, at least if you know the name, you can call it by name.
Yeah.
Or just ignore it.
Hey, Fred, how are you today? Would you please not turn on the fucking toy this morning?
Or just ignore it and be like, not today, Satan, not today.
Speaking of toy, a few months ago, we were talking about the little toy train that was going off.
Beetlejuice.
In the house.
Oh, why'd you do that?
And what was it, yesterday? Mm-hmm. Yesterday we get home and Andrea's like, where's that train? And or she said, is the train still in the dining room? And I was like, no. I was like, I think it's in the utility room. She's like, I just heard that train go off. So it being in the utility room by itself hasn't gone on. We haven't heard it in forever.
Well, whenever I go in there and turn the light on,
It'll go off.
It'll go off.
Yeah. But, with no one opening that door, she was sitting on the couch and I was washing something in the kitchen. And
Day or
it went
night?
off. Day.
Dude, you know what? That totally makes sense. Remember how Waverly was acting last night?
Oh, my God.
Like a crackhead?
No, dude, he was like staking out. Like
The
he'd
utility
go
room.
in, he would stake out the utility room. We've got that mudroom area right on the other side of the utility closet. He would go into the cubbies,
Really?
In the mudroom.
and under the bench, over to the other cubby, climb up into them, like the next one up.
Mm-hmm.
Then he would go out, walk around, go into the bathroom, which is on the other side of the utility closet. And then he'd come back around, go back over to the mudroom area. I mean, he was literally just walking, like pacing back and forth. He was staking it out. He was like, there is something in this room. I know something's in
That
there.
was before I got home.
Yeah. Well,
No.
that stuff happened last night after you went to bed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But
Wow.
but hearing the train go off, that was before you got
early.
home.
But yeah, it was just, that's weird. I
Yeah.
just made that connection.
Very cool. All right, Amy, since you're
Wouldn't you
the...
like to know the name, though? I mean,
No.
come on.
Really?
The hell?
Was that
That was
you?
my phone in the living room. It's connected to the Bluetooth.
Oh, I was trying to
Yeah,
say.
let me just turn down the Bluetooth here.
That was
All
fun.
right. Yeah, that was crazy. All right, Amy, since you're the Apple user,
The apple
Go
in
ahead.
my
Trust
eye.
me when I say it, it wasn't my choice.
right?
But I kind of dig it.
Really?
Yeah. It's,
See, I don't like it because you can't sideload apps, and I sideload apps.
yeah,
And
that is a problem.
You can't do that.
I mean, if you jailbreak it, you can. but-
No, you can't. Cannot.
Just
No.
saying.
No, I'm telling you right now, you can't.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, been there, done that, tried it. That's why I
Plus-
carry an Android now.
Plus, he like researches and Do
He
you know
researches
him?
how to wipe
know.
his ass.
I mean, he's literally on YouTube.
Top to bottom.
Top to bottom.
He's on
mean,
YouTube. Like anything
know.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
I loved my
Hey,
Android
Hockey
stuff.
Man.
Hello.
All right.
Welcome to
Yeah.
the party.
What's up, Hockey Man?
This will be a good one because Adam is also a fellow iOS user.
It's okay.
So,
As long as you're here.
yeah, you and him have that in common. So maybe he can try this app too.
All right, Hockey Man. I got one for you here. It's called the Ghost Science M3. So Ghost Science M3's Ghost Hunting Toolkit, one of the most scientific apps we have found. While the scientific understanding behind the nature of ghosts and how they can interact with electronic devices remains a mystery, this app does all it can to present its readings in a transparent and scientific way. The app uses as many of the phone's input methods and sensors as possible in order to provide a detailed analysis of audio signals, allowing you to track subtle changes in the ambient barometric pressure and measure electromagnetic field strength based upon your phone's magnetometer. The app can also act as a sensitive vibration detector to visualize and alert you to tiny knocks and taps. There's even a spirit box feature that rapidly scans through live streaming audio channels, unlike the physical devices that scan through AM or FM radio frequencies. The idea is that spirits can communicate by manipulating these sounds. The M3 is available on iOS devices through the App Store for $4.99.
That one sounds interesting, too.
It does.
Yeah. Might have to play with that.
So, yeah, I mean, $4.99.
Hey, we got a celebrity in the chat room. J-Lo just.
Oh,
just
shit.
entered.
J-Lo just
J-Lo.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that would be a really cool app to try out, too. Wait.
Yes.
I think J-Lo's a guy, dude. It's not the same
I
J-Lo.
suspected for a while.
All right. So, yeah, I mean, if you have an iOS device, your iPhone, maybe you want to give that one a try. I know it has a ton of different features on it. So, and I think this next one.
It's an iOS.
Yes, the next one is iOS as well. And this one is crazy awesome. So, whoever wants to take that one can take it.
I'll take it.
All right. And then, Andrew, you can take that one that you bought. How about that?
Yeah.
It's called the Ghost Hunting Toolkit. Ghost Hunting Toolkit strives to give pros and hobbyists alike real tools for paranormal investigation. Use your Ghost Hunting Toolkit to investigate the paranormal anytime, anywhere, with 5 powerful tools all in one handy app. Use the EMF detector to measure electromagnetic field strength on 3 axes. Use the interrogator to interview intelligent haunts. Verify shaking furniture and fixtures with the seismograph-inspired vibration detector. Coax entities into revealing their manifestation strength with the power detector, and easily create and catalog electronic voice phenomena with a built-in EVP recorder.
Man, that one sounds really cool, too.
A night vision mode converts the screen to red tones to help preserve night vision during lights-out investigations.
Even better.
The Ghost Hunting Toolkit is available on iOS devices in the App Store for $5.99.
That's pretty cool. And see, I like that it does the red light, so it doesn't interfere with your IR. And it makes it...
And it doesn't illuminate
Blind you.
the whole room.
Yeah. And it's easier for the camera to read what's happening on the screen if you want to record that, with your camera. It's easier for the camera to read that with the red light versus that bright white. Or bright blue or what have you. So, very cool. Very cool.
Did you see Rod? He said Sensor Lab does that as well on Android.
And then he followed up and said Sensor Labs is free and works well. So, yeah,
Nice.
That's a cool one. I may have to check that one out as well. All right, so this next one, Andrea bought.
It's not for the faint of heart.
No, this one, this app.
Is this one she paid $300 for?
Just about.
It was close. It was $20, which is like $300 for an app,
Yeah.
But
is it worth it?
I don't know.
If you can figure out how to use the damn thing.
She's she's literally spent 15 minutes on it.
No, I've spent more. It is incredibly complicated.
Yeah.
So the next one is EchoVox. As seen on Paranormal Lockdown with Nick Groff, EchoVox is a real-time amplified recording and reverb system for use in ITC EVP. 3 years in the making, now featuring pro-quality reverb, the famous Hindi-based bank D upgraded audio engine now recording mono-wave 44.1 files, and a whole new mode, reverse playback, and more. The learning curve for 3.0 is pretty steep for the new user. EchoVox is a real-time amplified recording system used to create a bed of random chaotic noise using random phonetics, microphone input, and a natural loop recording echo. Delay time can be set from anywhere from 0 to 10 seconds. This means what you are hearing is the actual audio being recorded to disk in real time as it happens. The echo is not a digital effect added to sound. It is a loop of the actual recording. An external Bluetooth speaker is recommended for best results. Also, the louder the better. Features of the EchoVox include echo without recording, 6 channels of random phonetic audio, 4 sound banks, studio quality reverb, 44.1 wave real-time audio recording, new burst mode, new audio blend auto shuffle, multiple delay settings, mic gain input control, play, forward, rewind, slow, speed up, reverse audio files within app for review, upload to SoundCloud, file browser, name session at start, custom reverb presets, can be saved and traded. The controls are each channel has independent playback speed control plus on and off. The mic gain controls microphone input volume. Auto blend shuffle blends across the 6 random audio channels, and Echo starts recording to disc. The theory behind the EchoVox is this is the result of years of experiments in the field. It is still a work in progress. The Echo is actually a chaotic loop of the chopped up vocal samples and environmental sounds. A virtual soup of sound and frequencies impossible to predict. Soup of sound.
Let's see what, just real quick, like that, a loop of the chopped up vocals and environmental sounds. What basically it's saying is it's listening and recording, not really recording, but the mic is picking up what's going on around it, and it's just looping that.
Right.
So it's giving it like a natural white noise,
Right.
basically.
So this system has been used and tested worldwide on live television in India and South America, featured on television's Ghost Trail and Seekers, and more. EchoVox is simply the #1 most trusted and widely used app by both pros and armchair paranormal investigators. EchoVox is used by Barry Fitzgerald of TV's Ghost Hunters International and Bill Murphy of TV's Fact or Fake Paranormal Files. Chris Fleming of Psychic Kids and Rob Demarest of Ghost Hunters International and other leaders in the paranormal field. The EchoVox is available on both Android and iOS in their app stores for $19.99.
Yeah. So, I mean, the app itself is freaking amazing. I mean, it does everything. Like, you go in and you fine tune everything.
You've been trying to find that right
You got to get that.
tuning.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And
you got to get that right. I mean, it has to be perfect. And, you know,
Man, I have to wait till December? What the fuck?
That's like next week.
yeah.
Okay, week after next.
Yeah, so Hockey Man, for everybody listening later on, Hockey Man asked if we were having another story time today, and I said, not today. We'll have another in December. And now he's kind
You
of upset.
enjoyed story time?
Yeah, everyone enjoyed story time, I think.
Yes. Yes, it was very good. Very well done.
Yeah,
I'll find another good story.
yeah.
But
But-
apparently I have to read it in my sexy voice.
Of course.
All right,
He's
so
driven for 300 feet.
but the
She can't
Echo
even
Box,
say it seriously.
the Echo Box, amazing piece of equipment if you have the time to devote to sit and learn everything about it. But that's just what you have to do. You have to sit and like the guys that created it, they actually have classes on YouTube that you can watch for the different settings and to learn how to hit that sweet spot.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No.
I mean, I don't.
No, I would rather, use this next one here.
Yes.
Give me easy peasy. Start, stop.
Okay. How about this? So the next one, Mike, if he were here, is very familiar with, and we're very familiar with because of Mike.
Yes.
And now Hockey Man's getting a little familiar with it. And it's the Eye Obelisk by Digital Dowsing. And, it's an app, but I trust the Digital Dowsing name.
Oh, yeah, I have bought quite a bit of equipment from Digital Dowsing.
Yeah, all of the obelisks, the Paranormal Puck, the SLS camera.
No, I got that. Yeah.
Shit. Who
Lots
knows
of
what else?
stuff.
Yeah. They've had quite a bit of Steve's money in their pockets.
Quite a bit.
But
And
this,
they thank you.
That's what funded them to be able to do this Eye Obelisk.
yeah. Yeah. Well, that probably took him like all of 30 minutes to come up with this. And yeah. Because it's a lot easier than building the actual equipment. It's just programming some computer shit, throwing it together, and going.
But it looks cool.
Yeah, it does. It looks cool. So the Eye Obelisk is based on the same method of ITC communications as the highly controversial obelisk. The Eye Obelisk produces speech based on changes to sensors on the iPhone. Simply, the idea is that an outside force can affect. I'm sorry, guys, I don't have my glasses on.
He never does.
No, and I've been in front of this computer all day. Simply, the idea is that the outside force can affect a change and register a response.
HOO. That's my response to you. I've been in front of the computer all day.
Yeah. Okay.
I love you, and you know it.
Yeah. ITC is not new. However, the methods used to try and achieve it are greatly changing. The iOS is simple to use. Start the app, listen to what's said, and remember that the environment drives the output of the iOS. Using a 2048 word dictionary to promote ITC communications. This device doesn't use random generators. And the iOS is available on iOS devices and available in their app store for $1.99. So,
And thank you, J-Lo. We appreciate it.
Yes.
and the thing is, the iOS, we've used it side by side with the Ovilus 5 and get practically the same words. You know it's in the same category. You know it's in that same field of discussion.
Right.
I mean, we had my name come across the iOvilus in the basement at Octagon Mansion. And when I asked what used to be in that corner that I was staying in of the basement, it said sugar. And the basement, as we know, back then
Was a kitchen.
was a kitchen. So,
Aloha, Light Bright.
That's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So,
I used to love playing with the light bright back
did
when I was a kid.
oh yeah. Yeah.
I almost bought one the last time I saw one.
Why did you not?
Because I didn't have enough money at the time.
Oh, they still have one.
Speaking
Bring
of
it over.
I'm jealous.
Let's play.
Yeah, bring it.
Well,
Let's play.
speaking of not having enough money. So now we move away from the phone apps, and it's time to use real money and buy real equipment. And simply, the first piece of equipment you need is what, Steve? Without even looking at the paper, what is-
Digital recorder.
Yes, a digital recorder. Yeah.
Piece of electronic equipment. The
Yeah.
first piece of equipment is yourself.
Yes. Yeah. Well, kind of hard to go out in the field without yourself.
I've tried.
I mean,
We know.
if you want to astral project yourself out there,
God,
you
I
don't
want to do
physically
that
have
so
to be out
fucking
there.
bad.
The astral projection.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to practice.
So
And practice does not mean lay down, get bored, and go to sleep. It means you have to actually practice.
Well, my mind is old, and every time I lay down, it says, "Oh, yay, it's sleepy time."
I know.
all right. So, we talk digital recorders. Before even these, you can revert back to your phone
Oh, yeah.
because your phone has a digital recorder on it. And you can use that one. We've used that one before. We used the digital recorder on our phone inside Hell's Bar. And that's where we got a super creepy EVP. But and you think that the digital recorders may be outrageous, and they're not.
Not really.
No.
I mean,
Getting cheaper every day.
yeah.
I mean, you can get some expensive
Oh yeah, you can go with a Zoom, and pay $500 for a digital recorder and take out into the field.
Back in the day when I bought the Zoom, the H2, it was like $289 back then.
Yeah, now you got the Zoom H5 or H6 that's like almost $500.
Yeah.
But you can also plug
Your guitars
and these microphones.
Yeah.
It'll power these microphones.
Really?
Yeah, it's got the XLR ports on it. You plug the microphone straight into it. People record their podcasts
That's
through
insane.
Zooms every day. So, but something basic for the field. A Sony handheld digital recorder. It's got 4 gig of built-in memory, automatic record levels, up to 4,175 minutes of maximum record time. Low cut filter to reduce the wind effect, mono microphone, and it gets 75 hertz to 15 kilohertz and audio responses. Voice activated recording for hands-free recording.
Dude, I want one of these.
And you could do that. You can.
I don't like that voice activation.
Do you
I
not?
don't like the voice
Ours
activation.
have voice activation.
Do they?
Yes.
Not all of them. Nope. Because we looked at them. There's only 2 that have voice activation.
I knew I had
Yeah.
bought a couple.
Yeah, there's
Not
2 of them.
picked up any of those.
But I don't like it because, I don't know. Because if the EVP is soft enough, it's not
It's
won't
not even
Right.
going to get it. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's like the Panasonic, DR60 or whatever. That one, right now, if you find one, you're going to pay $1,000 to $1,500 for it. And the whole thing behind that digital recorder is it was a fuck up. It was a fuck up, and that's how it's able to record the EVPs so well, because they messed up when they made them.
Nice.
And so if there's any left out there, people are selling them on eBay. If you find one, I mean, you may go on eBay right now and look.
I've seen for $2,500.
Yeah. And you may see 1 or 2. You'll have some of them that look identical to it, but it's a different DR. I forget what the other one is, but it's not the same thing, but it works just as good. But they're still selling for, $800-900. And when they bought them, they were like $60. So, but this one,
Why couldn't I just fall into a bunch of those?
I know, right?
Right?
Well, see, it's like our friend Johnny. Johnny bought a lot of digital recorders. It had 2 in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah. He bought the lot that had, I think he paid like $120 for this whole box full of digital recorders. And it had 2 DR60s in it.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people have all the luck.
Falls in shit, smells like roses. I fall in shit, smell like shit.
I mean, do you really need any help falling into it? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
Damn.
You left yourself open, and Steve over here is off his game. The Duke of Hell is not being very hellish tonight, sir.
But
Step it up.
My bad.
But that Sony recorder I was just talking about, you can pick that up on Amazon for $32.99. And it's available with Prime shipping. So you can get it next day or in 2 days.
That's awesome.
It depends on how close you are to
That's
the
true.
to the facility. But yeah, $33.
Very nice.
Sweet.
Very nice.
But then if you want to step up your game and go to a better digital recorder, which way are we going?
I'll take it.
All right.
It is the Tascam DR05X stereo handheld digital recorder.
And it's amazing.
It is pretty amazing.
Yeah. Jesse has one of those.
It's got the dual internal condenser microphones that can handle anything from subtle to loud with sensitivity to capture every detail. Hey, I remember those days. It was quite often Memorex. Let's see. A revamped layout means operations like recording, adjusting levels, deleting bad takes, adding markers are quick and easy. Uses only 2 AA batteries. Batt can record an outstanding 17 and a half hours. It can also be powered by a USB mobile battery. Connected to a PC using a USB audio interface mode for voiceover work, live streaming, podcasting, and songwriting with studio quality audio. Available on Amazon for only $89.99 with Prime shipping available.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. And that's another one that has XLR ports on it. So you can plug your XLR microphone straight into it. And I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that one even has phantom power. So if you use a condenser microphone, it'll power that.
Power it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, there's you 2, different digital recorders that you can use out in the field. I will say the Tascam and like the Zoom that we use, super quiet recorders.
Oh, yeah.
Super quiet.
Yeah.
Like you can do your entire investigation that night, load the audio into Audacity or Audition or whatever you use, And during quiet times, it is a straight line.
Yeah,
It is a straight line.
it knocks out a lot, probably 98% of all background noise.
Yeah. Yeah, that, and there's no mechanical noise. There's no hum coming from it. Like the Sony recorders, you're going to get hum. You're going to get some background static, just the mechanics of it. But it's a $33 recorder versus a $90 or up to $500 recorder.
Right.
You know? So you get what you pay for.
True that.
True that.
Word.
To your mother.
Wicka, wicka.
What? All right. So
No comment. Y'all are old.
so
I don't know where that shit was going. Y'all are old.
you're the same age as me.
Shut the fuck up. I am not.
Okay.
This next piece is probably one of my
Oh.
favorite pieces of equipment we have.
Yeah. Yeah. So the next piece, after you get your digital recorder, this would be probably the next piece of equipment that you want to purchase. So, Andrea.
All right. The next one is a K2 EMF meter deluxe in black.
Yeah, this is the black version, and I really like the black version. Mike's is.
So
Yeah.
fancy. This is a legendary, authentic, American-made K2 EMF meter. A must-have for paranormal research. It's reliable and sturdy and gets astonishing results. Available on Amazon for $59.90 with Prime shipping available.
Every time she reads one, it's a fucking commercial.
I know. She's got the voice for it.
It's a fucking commercial.
It's disgusting. We love you, but, you know.
Thanks, guys.
But yeah.
Appreciate that.
But yeah, the K2 meter.
That's your fancy voice.
It's my fancy voice.
The K2
Oh,
meter
J-Lo
is,
likes your fancy voice.
Thank you.
you're a married woman.
They appreciate my sexy voice
And her fancy voice.
and my fancy voice.
They're two different things.
Yeah. Anyway,
God.
the K2 meter, amazing.
Yes.
I love it. Love it. Love
And
it.
it's also, it's helped us to debunk
Oh my gosh,
a
so much,
lot of claims.
so much. Yeah.
But it has also helped us prove
Yes.
Yeah.
some amazing things.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
just stand there with our mouths hanging open going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, it's like Andrea's very first investigation.
Is that why you're trying to find the sweet spot?
Andrea's very first
quiet,
investigation
needle dick.
at Wheatland's plantation. We put her back in the slave quarters, and it was the room that one of the slaves had given birth to the owner of the house's son. His son had got her pregnant, and she had their child back in this bedroom. And so we put Andrea back there, her very first investigation, by herself with a K2, a digital recorder, and a camera pointed on her. And she was back there for 45 minutes by herself while me and Steve are investigating other parts of the house. And she did it awesome.
It was amazing.
But yeah,
So much
I
fun.
bet. I would love to go to Wheatlands.
Wheatland's is awesome. Wheatland's is so awesome. And it sucks that,
Can't get a hold of anybody.
yeah, you can't get a hold of anybody. And I think that if you got a hold of anybody, they would tell you no.
So we drove by there, and it's like they're redoing the fencing around the yard, and there were some little kids playing out in the yard. I think it's owned now by just like a family. Yeah, like a family with littles.
So they brought kids into that place.
Awesome.
So what I would suggest is this: the next time one of us is out that way, knock on the door.
Well,
Give 'em a
Elsie
card.
has. Elsie's been
Yeah.
there several times.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
Well, he probably hasn't stopped since anybody's moved in.
that's true. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You know, if they're home, knock on the door, hand them your card, ask them if anything hinky's happened. You know, if
Elsie,
you start,
if you're listening, get on it.
Yep.
yeah, you know, just if you start having issues, we know that this place is in fact haunted. Give us a
Oh, the
call.
place is crazy haunted.
Yeah,
Like when we went back to do our reveal to the owners of the house with the stuff that we'd caught. You can ask Steve. We set the laptop down and they had a candy dish sitting on the counter. And what happened to the candy dish?
It slid across the counter.
About how far?
3 feet.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I
And
love
then
that. I love
the
that.
rapping on the window.
Yeah. Tapping on the windows while we were there. And it was no bird. There's no limbs outside the window that could.
Yeah.
It wasn't
against
their
it.
barn boy.
No, it wasn't their barn.
Oh, my
Their
God.
barn boy. Yeah, y'all told me about that.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, Steve, how about you take
The
this
barn
next
boy.
one? Because this is a new EMF detector that hasn't been out very long, and it's pretty badass.
And I've seen it online.
Yeah.
It is the Rook EMF meter with sound. The new Rook EMF meter with sound by Ghost Stop detects small changes in electromagnetic energy and alerts with lights and sound. This detector is specifically designed for ghost hunting with an emphasis on detecting energy changes and proximity so you can be alerted to a presence and track down the source easily. The Rook is fortified to reduce outside interference and false readings. The Rook is built from our experience as paranormal investigators with features we need for quality evidence and source tracking. New and improved enclosure design with tougher material gripping, matte finish, metal tripod pod mount, easy access battery compartment, and same useful functionality.
That's what Steve likes. He likes that easy access.
Hell yeah.
And useful functionality.
Yeah, absolutely.
He don't care about functionality. What are you talking about?
Shit, as long as the son bitch works, that's all that matters to me. And along with the Rook, you get a free Rook case for a limited time. I'm not sure how long that's going.
Yeah, it doesn't say. It just, they'll take it away when they take it away.
When they run out.
EMF sensor with lights visible all around the unit. Sound alert that varies with proximity of the EMF detected. Highly sensitive EMF detects even small changes. Quality detection fortified from the most interference. Detects natural, magnetic, and man-made EMF. Ergonomically built for comfortably carrying with grip texture. All red lighting used to preserve night vision. Lighted on and off power switch and power indicator for finding it in the dark. Balanced to sit upright on its own for viewing in 360 degrees.
I like that.
Tripod mountable for flexibility in various applications. This is available on ghoststop.com for $69.95 plus a free case for a limited time.
Which is awesome. And see, it's another one that they've gone to the red lighting so it doesn't interfere with your IR and your
Yeah, I
night
like
vision.
that. That's awesome.
love that.
Well, that's why I like the Mel meters too. They've got the
Yeah, they have the red light. Yeah. All right. Who wants to take the next one?
I can.
Okay.
The EDI Plus Meter. The EDI Plus Meter is an all-in-one ghost hunting tool built for ghost hunting and paranormal investigations at a price you and your team can afford. The EDI Plus has 5 sensors and records all of this data to an SD card for graphing and analysis. Free graphing program can be downloaded. Sensors include EMF, temperature, vibration, pressure, and humidity. Electromagnetic field sensors. The EDI is a sensitive EMF detector. This ultra-low EMF detector is programmed to analyze the data several times a second to detect any changes in the electromagnetic field around the device. A speaker will also alarm if there is a sharp change in EMF. The speaker can also be toggled on and off by a switch on the device. Temperature control. The EDI contains an ambient temperature sensor with a real-time LED display. On the sides of the sensor are 2 LED lights that alert you when change happens if temperature changes sharply in a short period of time. Indicative of something paranormal, the device will alert you with a rapid blinking of the top red LEDs. The geophone. The EDI contains a very sensitive geophone. Built with an accelerometer, the EDI is programmed to pick up the slightest movements or vibrations on the surface it is sitting on. A small touch on the table the device sits on, and the EDI will let you know by lighting up a series of LEDs placed along the bottom. Like a graph, the device will light up the amount of LEDs based on the intensity of the vibration or movement. This geophone is sensitive to surfaces the device sits on, but not too sensitive as to pick up every movement in the room you are investigating. The geophone can also be toggled on and off by a switch on the device if the device is being used in a handheld fashion. LED display will show all live readings of your choice, one at a time, but the SD card will record it all on a single timeline. Available at ghoststop.com for $219.95. It is currently on sale right now for $195.95. Get yours now.
I almost bought one a couple weeks ago.
Those are badass.
Yeah.
They are so badass. I mean,
I should have went ahead and fucking got it.
But it's on sale now.
It's on sale now for $195.95.
and just so you guys know, these prices that we're calling out, I went through different sources. Like, I didn't just go to one site and pull these, and that's the price I sell them at. I went to different sources, and these are the lowest prices for all of this stuff that's
Currently
listed. These are the lowest prices that I can find right now on any of the stuff that I'm mentioning. So, yeah, take advantage.
Yeah.
But yeah, the EDI, it's badass.
It's probably going to be my next piece.
I mean, you know how, like, in this field, you know, we got to match things up and see what hits at the same time to prove that the paranormal is real. You know, when we get that K2 hit and that EVP at the same exact time, or that EMF spike on the mail meter, or what have you, you know, that's just that one little notch to say, hey, you know, explain why this happened. If you don't think the shit's real, explain why this happened. You know, how are we going to get that spike and that voice at the same time if one of the two was fake?
See, what I like about this is where it records everything to an SD card.
Yeah.
So you have visual.
Yeah, you put it in there and you see that spike.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just, it's fucking badass.
It is. It really is. If anybody's listening, I want this and tattoos for Christmas.
Ooh, yeah.
And I'm a size
Ditto.
I'm a size 2XL in tattoos.
I'm a
I'm a
size
size
5 hours.
$500.
Yeah.
I said 5 hours.
Oh, well.
Size 5 hours. Yeah. All right, so
That works too.
So the next piece is one of my favorites. And we'll talk about it in a second. The next piece, it's the mail meter, 8704.
And that's just the standard mail.
Yeah, this is the standard mail. The mail meter, what it does is it measures EMF and temperature constant. So anytime you get that spike, you see it. If you see that temperature drop, if you feel that cold spot, and you visually see on the digital readout that temperature drop,
Or
And then?
or if you're in a room in a house in Beaver Creek,
I think, yeah.
and you're asking questions,
And you hear a growl.
and you hear a growl, and right behind the growl through the spirit box, you get the devil come through it.
And then the temperature.
The temperature spikes from, what was it, like 68, 69 degrees in that house to 94 in like
10 seconds.
10 seconds. You know something's up.
Yes.
You might be a demon.
You might be a demon. Yeah. So, yeah.
Don't go in that room. There's demons in there.
But
Let's go exorcise them demons.
But the cool thing about the mail meter, though, is, okay, like the one I have listed here, you know, just the basic 8704. This one, you can get at Ghost Stop for $99. And it's pretty much that at Ghost Hunter Store and Ghost Stop. And I even saw them on Amazon for $99 for the basic 8704. But you can get them with everything on.
Yeah, the one we have, I think it's the 8704 STDD.
ATDD.
Yeah, ATDD, and then
Well, we know
something
where
else
Steve's
behind
mine
it.
is at.
But
Just saying.
she ain't got a fucking clue. But yeah, I mean, it's got, you know, shadow detection.
It's got the rim.
REM. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, the ATDD REM. Yeah.
REM, yeah. And it's crazy, the millimeter, invented and built by Gary Galka. He named this device after his daughter that was killed in a car wreck.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's pretty
I
cool.
didn't know
Yeah.
that.
8704. 87 is the year she was born. 2004 is when she died.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah, well,
That
if
makes
you
me
get a chance, you
sad.
need to watch the Ghost Adventures episode
from his
Yeah.
house.
from his house.
Amazing,
That makes me
amazing
sad.
episode. Oh, it's a
Yeah.
sad episode.
It is.
It really is.
But it was so good.
It's such a good episode. But yeah, I mean, and we got the one with the REM, and then we have the one with the shadow detection, and then the
8704.
8704. And the shadow detection works great. You set the millimeter up on a tripod at one end of a hallway or in a room, and then you have the other piece that is basically just an IR.
Yeah, an IR light.
And if anything crosses that beam, then the millimeter beeps and alarms. And we had excellent turnout from Anita's house when we did that. Going because she kept talking about people walking up and down the halls, so we set it in.
Yeah,
the
that
hall.
was trippy.
Yeah, and we sat there in the living room and heard this thing. Ding 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 ding, like someone pacing.
wow.
Rod wrote on here, he says, was on an investigation. Every time this one cat walked by, it spiked to 900 degrees. Scary cat.
Oh my God!
And I agree. That is a very scary cat.
Yeah,
Run.
yeah. I told you they're from hell.
Except Waverly.
Whatever.
Waverly's kind of a demon.
No, he's
Just
not.
say it.
No, kinda about
no
it.
kinda
The
about
motherfucker is a demon.
Yeah,
No.
Says the Duke of Hell.
yeah.
Acts like he's on crack.
So that's a
little
professional.
bit.
That's a professional
That's
opinion.
a professional opinion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He knows.
All right. Who wants to take the next one?
I'll take it. We got the REM Pod 2.0, the new version. REM Pod creates its own EMF for ghosts to interact with. The REM Pod with EMT allows you to adjust the sensitivity of the unit to the location and conditions you are investigating in. Plus, it detects cold and hot spots. Easy to view, bright red, green, blue, yellow, and purple indication. Ooh, I like that rather than just one color. Audible tones correlating to field disturbance. The more the field is disrupted and the closer that gets to the antenna, the higher the pitch becomes. The new REM Pod EMT Rev 2.0 defaults to a sensitivity setting that, when turned on, is equal to the highest sensitivity setting of our previous REM Pod EMT Rev 1.0 model. The user can then make an informed decision based on environmental conditions to elevate the sensitivity 4 more steps, which doubles the detection range of our previous Rev 1.0 model. It is important to understand that this detection sensitivity may need to be adjusted downward should you encounter external interference. Interference will be noted by a random blinking green LED. The intent of this extreme sensitivity modification is to try and amplify weaker interactive energy and to also detect energy at a greater distance. It is available at theghosthunterstore.com for $169.90, a bargain.
And that's pretty cheap because
That's
they
very cheap.
were at one point like $229.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good deal.
And just real quick experience that we had with REM pods. When Steve and I had went down to Hell's Bar for Gateway Paranormal's event.
Yes.
And they had a REM pod set up in the little turnabout in the tunnel system. And it kept lighting up and alarming. And we're sitting there watching it. And it was 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It eventually killed the battery.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was, at one point, it was just constant, just
Beep.
alarming
Yeah.
nonstop.
Yeah.
Wow.
They went and they adjusted the sensitivity on it, and it still continued to go. Put different batteries in it, still continued to go. And the second set of batteries, it actually drained down and killed. But
Wow.
But while we were sitting there, we're watching this, and it's emitting this light around the REM pod. Mm-hmm. And I'm standing there looking straight at it. I'm 2 feet from it, standing up, and it's pitch black everywhere in there. except for right there at the base of that where it's emitting the light. And I see the toe of a boot step down in that light that it was emitting.
Wow.
Yeah. Of like the toe of like a work boot just stepped down. It was freaking nuts. And there was no one there. No one there. But I saw
awesome.
the toe of a work boot step down in that light.
Very cool.
Amazing experience.
Were they Keens?
No, I don't believe they were.
Dickies?
I think they were Timberlands.
Timberlands?
Yeah.
Carhartts.
Yeah. I don't think Carhartt makes boots.
Do they not?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, they do.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I have never seen Carhartt boots.
Yep.
Man.
I thought they did.
All right. Andrea.
She just gave you the I know more than you do look.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, you know.
It's about shoes. Okay.
That's
Well,
true.
you know.
That's true. Very true.
All right. Who wants to take this next one? Then we're going to take a quick break.
I'll take this. Spirit Box SB7, the new 2020 model. That could be dangerous.
No, it's
It's 2020.
2020 model.
Burn it and start over
Nope.
next year.
So the SB7T Spirit Box is a great compact tool for attempting communication with the paranormal entities. It uses radio frequency sweeps to generate white noise, which theories suggest gives some entities the energy they need to be heard. When this occurs, you will sometimes hear voices or sounds coming through the static in an attempt to communicate. The SB7 allows both FM and AM sweep modes, focusing on a set of frequency ranges within which investigators have found best results. With balanced frequency power, amplification, and noise reduction, you can expect cleaner results and greater clarity while sweeping. This unit utilizes a millisecond adjustable forward or reverse frequency sweep technique coupled with a proprietary high-frequency synthetic noise, or white noise, distributed between frequency steps. There are two discrete audio outputs, earphone or external speaker, and internal speaker. It also features a LED backlight display with manual on-off select, ideal for viewing in the dark. Available at ghoststop.com for $79.90 plus a free speaker
all right.
while supplies last.
And another thing to note about the new T model,
They've changed the sweep rates on it.
they've changed the sweep rates, and you're getting a higher frequency on AM than you were before.
Yeah.
And also the screen is backlit in red. They've done away with that blue screen.
Yeah.
So it's better for your night vision.
Rod wants to know, do you guys like the SB11?
I do.
I do. I like it that you can go one channel AM, one channel FM, and choose whether you
Forwards,
want
backwards.
to. Choose whether you want to sweep forwards or in reverse.
Or both?
Yeah. I mean, do both of them at the same time. Yeah. And which is usually how we do it. I mean, we'll usually sweep both ways and on different ends of the spectrum, AM and FM. I like it that it's louder.
Yeah.
It is so much louder than the SB7.
I'd be curious to see
It's
if they...
just the size for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easier to hold.
I'd be curious to see if the new SB7, if they improved the speaker
yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't think they have, considering
That it comes
that
with
it comes
a
with the free
speaker.
speaker,
Yeah.
which is a little kind of off-putting, because if
Right.
you don't want to have your hands full.
Well, this is this is a speaker that actually plugs. It's just a little bitty round speaker that plugs into the side of it, and it just that's it.
I mean, as long as
there's no
that's-
cable, there's no anything. It just plugs into the side of it, and it sticks
Probably
there.
about the size of your push pin holder.
It's about the size of this. So, say this is your SB7, and it plugs straight into the side of it, just like that.
I mean, that might not be too bad,
Yeah.
but I know several things that we have. We plug in an external speaker, and it's just kind of a lot.
Yeah.
Clunky.
Yeah.
Yeah. But another thing that I would recommend, and I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but if you're going to buy a spirit box, especially the SB7, because I like that one better than the PSB 11.
Just for size.
No, I think that we get better responses through it for some reason.
I think we did pretty good with the 11 at Brushy. I mean, that place.
At
must
Brushy
not be
we
named.
did. Yeah, screw that. But at Brushy we did. We had some good interaction at Brushy with it. But
we haven't really given the SB11 much use either.
Honestly, we haven't. But
I did try it at the last residential.
Did you?
But what I was going to say is, if you're going to invest the money in getting a spirit box, and you'd probably have to save up for it because it costs some money, but get a portal. Yeah. Get a portal to plug it into. With the portal, you can fine tune it, and you can take out all of that, that's gone. And you have echo and reverb and delay, and you can make out the voices so much better. So, and all you do is plug into it. You plug your spirit box straight into it, just like our spirit speakers that we use. That where did that come from, Steve? Was that
Ghost Hunter Store?
Was it Ghost Hunter Store? And it was like $400.
Yeah.
So
and now you can get a portal for $5.
Right.
Yeah.
So you need to check out the Geopod.
The Geopod. Is that with lights? It's got the different color lights, and if anything touches
they can. Yeah. I went down the rabbit hole one day, and the guy that makes them he likes to use the casing of an old radio or something vintage to do it, but he makes each one individually. So they're a little pricey. But they're really pretty, and they don't have all the noise.
Yeah, I think that's Steve Huff.
Is that Steve Huff?
No, I can't remember what his name is.
That's kind of like that box that we have. It's
like
very vintage looking.
That's the spirit speaker. Yeah, it's a cigar box.
Yeah, the Geopod, I think that is Steve Huff. Because I know he makes, because he's Ghost Hunter Store sells his product.
Yeah, they sell the
one
portal.
That Nick and Katrina use, and it is made by George.
Yeah, it's not
George
Steve
somebody.
Huff. Yeah. That's the one.
Made by George Brown.
Yeah.
He's in Ohio. You should know him.
You should know him.
You should know him.
Or at least go make friends with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ohio's a little bit bigger than the little town I grew up in.
Rod says, would the portal work with an 11? I think it would. I don't see why it wouldn't.
Yeah, there's an output on the SB11.
Yeah, it's got the headphone out or the aux out or something on the side of it, so you should be able to plug right into it. I know that the PSP11 did not work on the Spirit speaker.
That's true.
We tried it, and it would not work on the Spirit speaker. But the PSP7 works perfect on it.
Yeah.
But all right, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to go on to the next thing you need to purchase.
The next level.
We're going to level up.
Yeah, and in doing that, we'll share with you what we use. So, you guys.
Ooh, and then we have our other topic.
Yes. So, you guys, hang tight. We'll be back in just a couple minutes.
So many people spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars on that perfect infrared camera, hoping to catch that epic paranormal shot or simply to document their nighttime escapades, only to pair it up with an IR illuminator that gives off a hot spot in the center of the frame and performs subpar for their camera's capabilities. We did the same thing. Let me save you some time and money spent on multiple IR lights with one name, Deadlight. Created from the minds of Josh Bender and Justin Brown, who are also paranormal investigators, the Deadlight is the elite light to add to your camera arsenal. We have tested the Deadlight and illuminated areas up to 300 feet away. Did I mention these lights are built like a tank? Super durable and sturdy construction. Josh builds each Deadlight to meet your needs and is in constant contact during the building process. So forget the other lights out there and go straight to the best. You can check out the complete line of Deadlights on Facebook at Deadlight LLC. Justin and Josh are constantly exploring new features to add to the Deadlights. ETGS will never use another light in the field, simply because nothing else compares. Get your Deadlight today and you too can light up the night.
listening to Parrot Talk with East Tennessee Ghost Seekers, a new perspective in paranormal talk radio.
You're listening to Parrot Talk. If you have a question or an experience to share, email us at etgsparatalk@gmail.com or call 865-264-0448. And now, back to Parrot Talk.
All right, guys, we're back. So, you've got your digital recorder. You've bought you an EMF detector of some kind, be it a K2 meter, a Mel meter, an EDI box, the Rook, or just a basic EMF detector. You've bought that.
And an app for your phone.
And an app for your phone just in case. Then you maybe you decide to buy a REM pod and stick out in a hallway or in a room to see if you can get some interaction there. Then you go and you get you a spirit box and you start communicating with these things. And, you can go from the spirit box, you can go get you an Ovilus. Or if you're lucky and you can find one for sale somewhere online, get
Ovilus 3 or a PX.
A PX device. I actually saw an Ovilus 3 today on, I think it was Ghost Hunter Store or Ghost Stop for $5,295.
Yeah.
For an Ovilus 3.
Shit.
And they were out of stock.
That's
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah, and our buddy Johnny that has the DR60s, he has an Ovilus 3. Yeah, that he doesn't use.
And our Ovilus 5 is jacked.
Yeah, the Ovilus 5, you
Apparently.
Fried it.
I blew it up.
You fried it.
Not on purpose.
The spirits
I need to
love her.
pull up the info and to set it in and get it serviced.
Yeah. But, so you got all that.
What
And-
next, Stephen? What next?
Next, you need a camera.
You need
Yes.
some video footage.
You need some video footage. You need some way to capture all this amazing data that you're collecting, and to put it all together, either for your own files or to throw on YouTube to let everybody else see what you're doing. So, what kind of camera are you going to buy? Well, there's all kinds, but you need night vision.
Yes.
You need night vision.
Well, not
or full
necessarily.
spectrum. Not necessarily. You can go with a light, but yeah,
That just kills the mood.
it does. Yeah, you need the night vision. I don't know. A lot of the shows now they're going in, carrying lanterns and flashlights and have lights on, while they're investigating, which is fine. You can do that.
I like
I
the
prefer not to.
ambiance of the dark.
Yeah. I like, trying to let my eyes, when I'm not looking at the LCD screen on the camera, focus on the darkness and looking for that shadow play.
Well, I think too that if you're, I know, the primary reason people ask all the time, well, do you have to do it in the dark?
No.
You don't have to.
Ghost
but-
hunters do it best in the dark.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah, we do.
Exactly.
That's
but
right.
part of that reason is not just because, the noise level is down, but if you're in the dark, you're using your other senses more.
Right, exactly. It heightens everything.
Yeah.
I just noticed Trevor's not with us tonight.
He's on call. Yeah, he's on call.
Boo.
So
Sucks to be him.
Yeah. So I looked all over today, and when I say all over, I mean the ghost hunting sites or stores, Ghost Stop, Ghost Hunter Store, Amazon, Walmart, everywhere, Target, Best Buy, Newegg, and you can get decent cameras with night vision or that have been modified to be night vision or full spectrum, starting at around $150, for a decent one. I'm not saying you're going to get amazing HD quality and all that, but a decent one for $150. And they go on up to $1,500 or more, depending on what you're wanting. If you're wanting to produce, the next big, Nat Geo documentary, don't go for that $150 camera.
Yeah, no.
Just saying.
Well, this first one, you want me to go ahead and take it? Because I've got a comment about it.
Yeah.
Take it
ahead.
away, Steve.
Yeah, so, before we get into that, the cameras that we're getting ready to mention, these are the cameras that we actually have in our possession that we use. So, and the first one's really not that bad.
It's a 4K POV camera. Mountable POV camcorder takes true full spectrum night vision HD video completely hands-free. Mount it anywhere you like with any of the various mounting systems from head straps, chest mounts to bike mounts. This cam is compatible with GoPro mounts and accessories. Use the Wi-Fi feature in a phone or tablet to view live video remotely. Available at theghosthunterstore.com for $179.95 regular price. And right now, $169.95 sale price. What I was going to say is I believe that Ghost Stop has these. It's where I've got the ones that we have from regular price of $159.
Not now.
Really?
This is the lowest price I could find.
It's that COVID pricing.
Boogie Nights.
Not now.
Wanted for you to say that again.
Say which part again?
I guess just read it again.
Okay, the 4K POV camera. Mountable POV camcorder takes true full spectrum night vision HD video completely hands-free. Mount it anywhere you like with any of the various mounting systems from head straps, chest mounts to bike mounts. This cam is compatible with GoPro mounts and accessories. Use the Wi-Fi feature with a phone or tablet to view live video remotely. Available at ghosthunterstore.com.
I have to ask a question.
Yeah.
And this is an absolutely serious question.
Okay.
Are you okay, Steve?
I am.
I'm just asking because you literally said mount just then. I don't know how many times. You said mount it anywhere you like.
Yeah.
And you never cracked a fucking smile.
He was so serious that entire time.
But,
Twice you said that and never cracked a smile. Do you have a fever? Do you need a
might.
doctor?
I
What about the
might.
Rona?
Maybe.
Shit.
I'm getting a little worried about you, my friend, because the Duke of Hell is not acting very hellish tonight. I'm worried about you.
I will say that the
I've only had 2 cigarettes today.
it's true.
Are you quitting?
Trying.
You can do it, man.
Yeah.
3 days.
he's got
First 3
this.
days.
He's got this.
I remember Tyler when we went to Old South Pit. Had to strap that thing around him,
Yeah,
his
the
big old
chest mount.
self. But that thing caught some of the best,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
best data. I mean, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It records audio.
Fucking
It
pussy.
That's what we got.
Yeah, that's where we got
Fucking pussy.
That's where we got
Yes.
the
There
fucking
you
pussy
go.
from.
I'm happy now.
Yes.
Right.
I've been
is
worried
exact-
about you.
That is exactly where we caught that. And it
Yeah.
was just, the audio was so freaking clear.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Nice.
it was on that one, but the only thing about these cheaper cameras like
the
this,
cheaper ones.
Hold on, we got a Boogie Nights is actually calling in. Let's connect. Hello, Boogie Nights, and welcome to Paratalk.
Hey, nice. How you guys doing, man, tonight?
We're
Oh,
doing
good, you?
wonderful.
Doing great.
Doing all right. Doing all right. I had a few questions. I'm just getting started
Awesome.
into this, YouTube thing, and that's why I asked you to repeat it again. I wrote it down. I apologize for interrupting this.
Okay.
show.
No, you're fine.
And I just kind of wondered what might be. Is there an echo going on
I didn't.
on my side?
No, on your side, you sound good. I'm just making sure that when I talk,
Okay.
I'm not hearing myself, and everything sounds good.
No. You see, I just finally banged out that problem. I've got a show that I've been working on for a few months, Drunken Shenanigans show, and
Nice.
echo
Nice.
problem was a major issue. So I'm just, making sure it's not going on in your show. So anyway, I'm rambling. But I wrote down the 4K POV, and it'll fit into any GoPro. So what GoPro would you suggest for a starter, I guess?
So like this one, it's an action cam itself. It looks just like a GoPro.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got that written down as $179.99. You go to
The Ghost Hunter
what
store.
are we called? Ghosthunterstore.com. And then I guess, but is it only for nighttime, or is it?
No.
Well, it's going to have a purple hue to it because it's full spectrum. So it's going to have a purple hue to it even during the daytime because it's been modified. Okay. Yeah.
So I guess for a starter and on a cheaper budget, what kind of GoPro would you suggest? I know the Hero 9's super dope.
Yeah.
But it's a little pricey. I mean, so where would you go in between if you want high quality and...
Okay, is this going to be for like your YouTube show? It's
going to be YouTube, personal use. I mean, I'm on here. Like I said, I'm on here on Podbean. Obviously, this is a listening channel, but just suggestions. That's what I'm looking for.
If I were you, what I would do is I would, especially right now with all the sales for like Black Friday and all that going on. I would look at either a digital SLR camera or a mirrorless camera. We use the Lumix G85. It's made by Panasonic. It's a mirrorless camera. It looks just like a digital SLR camera, but it's a smaller body.
So you wouldn't go with a GoPro?
No, I wouldn't. Not for YouTube. No, I would do that.
Okay.
I would, and I think I saw the Lumix. They've got the G7, which was the one right before the G85. I think it's right around $400, and that comes with a lens and a
Walmart
battery.
has it for $497.99.
$497. Okay, there you go.
So I'm looking at $500.
Yeah, $500, and
after tax, I'm $520.
Yeah, and you're going to have 4K footage because they shoot in 4K.
Okay.
And the quality is amazing. And actually, if you want to see what the quality looks like on these cameras, you can go to our Facebook page, just East TN Ghost Seekers. And there's video on there from a couple of different investigations, one at the Octagon Mansion and one at Screenville Haunted Attraction. It's the Screenville one. It's the latest one on there. It's called A Haunting in the Corn. Check that one out.
Haunting in the Corn.
Yeah.
I talked so much trash to my cousin the other night on the Drunken Shenanigans show. he lives out in the country, and he was like, my neighbors had a fire bigger than his, and so he shot off some fireworks. He's like, it was just a warning signal.
That's great.
I'm coming over, and then I'm coming over, and on the podcast, he was
That's
like,
funny.
yeah, he's like, I showed up, I walked across the cornfield, and asked what they were doing. And they said they ran into their trailer and they were burning trash. And I was like, so what went on? And he's like, well, I think they're meth heads. One of them came back out, and so this cracks me up so much. I'm sorry to take over your show.
You're fine.
Things like that. And the man comes back out and is like, yeah, no, we're just burning trash. He's like, oh, I just saw you were burning a fire bigger than mine. And he's got this hard on about his bonfires because he burns pallets and he's all proud of it, things like that. Good for him. It's the thing he does. And Pardon me, are you guys explicit or?
Oh yeah, you can say whatever the fuck you want on here.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to watch my language.
No, you're good. You're good.
Be courteous. And he says he came back out and he says, no, we're just burning trash, and then ran back inside. And
sounds like
so
meth
my
heads.
cousin was, yeah, exactly. And my cousin, he just hung out. He was like, well, fuck it. And he said he threw 3 more trash bags on their fire form.
That's great.
That's awesome.
Disappeared back into the cornfield. And I was like, dude, I needed an accurate description. Like,
Yeah.
what were you wearing? What were you wearing when you appeared? And now this motherfucker, he's scraggly, kind of. Not really. I mean, he's got a beard that he doesn't trim up to. He's a factory worker, things like that.
Right.
Clear cut head. I mean, he buzzes it, once every 6 months. He used to have long, straggly hair. But anyway, I asked him, I said, what are you wearing when you walked over? And he said, R2-D2 pajama pants.
That's great.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
And I thought to him, I called him out. I said, don't you think in your head you look like a bigger meth head than they did? You're walking through the corn, picking up their trash. They're scared of you. You're not.
No wonder they ran in the house.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
he
funny.
said, well, I got like 2 rows in and said, hello. I imagine a meth head hanging out, burning their trash,
Yeah.
seeing this emerge.
Yeah.
So he's become child of the corn.
Yeah. Nice. That's awesome.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
So that was a wonderful conversation.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So anyway, thanks for all the information, man.
Not a problem. And like I said, check out that video because all of our interview footage for both of those videos was shot on the Lumix G85. And Lumix also has a GX85. The body's a little smaller, but it's basically the same camera. And it usually runs $100 or better cheaper. So check that one out as well.
So what was that one called? What was it?
The
That
Lumix.
was called what?
Lumix, Lumix, G85.
I got that part.
Yep, G85 and the GX85. But yeah, you can. I bought mine from Best Buy, and I got the G85 and lens, and I can't remember what else came with it. It was like $600.
Oh, right on. So you got. All right. So you ghost hunt.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So what's up with that? What's going on?
We go everywhere, man. We've had the team together since 2009.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
What's your team called?
East Tennessee Ghost Seekers.
East Tennessee Ghost. And you're on YouTube, I'd imagine.
Yes, we're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We have now I'm hearing my echo. YouTube, Facebook. You can check out our website. It's just easttnghostseekers.org. So yeah, we're everywhere. And then the podcast is on all your podcast platforms.
All right. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm on Podbean, got the Drunken Shenanigans show. I don't know with the holidays. I'm a butcher.
Mm-hmm.
So with the holidays coming up, I'm going to be super busy and things like that. So I don't know how this weekend's going to go. But check out Drunken Shenanigans. I mean,
We totally will.
Yeah, definitely.
Totally will.
Yeah. Me and the cousin, we just, and then guests to follow, things like that. Anybody can call in. I mean, there's been, and it's screwed up. Sometimes you got to ban people.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
true. It's unfortunate, but it's true.
It is. People just got to be rude, racist, this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
And I started this whole thing during, when I got laid off from my factory job. Mm-hmm. And, I had nothing to do. I was banging my head against the wall. I was like, screw it. Me and the cousin been talking about making a podcast for years.
Right.
And so we did it.
Heck yeah. Yeah. I mean, take that first leap and go with it, man.
Yeah. And so now I'm jumping into YouTube, things like that. And I mean, I have not haunted experiences. Where are you guys located, if you don't mind me?
We're north of Knoxville, Tennessee.
Okay. All right. Okay. I was in a food science, national championship down there in 1999.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, it was very awesome. Very good experience. Good times.
Yep. Well, I tell you what, man. Listen to the rest of the show. We got some more cameras to go over here, and then we're going to touch on another little topic that we haven't talked about before. So, if you have more questions, you can reach out to us at any time.
Do you mind if I stay on the line and just keep my mouth shut?
That's good with me, brother. That's good with me. All right. So, the POV camera that Steve was talking about. First, let me hit this real quick up here up top. Class 1 Probe came in the chat room and said, hello, do you think the iPad Pro 2020 would work okay for a podcast? I think it depending on what type of microphone you use, because the iPad Pro, it doesn't have XLR. If you can find a way to work your audio interface into that iPad Pro, you can totally, upload or record straight to it, and you can edit it on there with like GarageBand and have an amazing sounding podcast. So as long as you get an audio interface that will connect to your iPad Pro, you shouldn't have any problems at all. And everybody's looking at me like, what the hell's he talking about?
Everybody knew that.
Yeah, we all knew that.
Good. All right. So the next camera that we're going to talk about. Oh, and just for Boogie Nights, just because I saw where Rod had mentioned it up above when he was talking about using the GoPro as a main camera for like a YouTube channel. The GoPro also, it's a fisheye lens. So you're going to have rounded corners on your video for that, and you don't want that. You do not want that. So check out those cameras I was telling you about. They'll work much better for you, I promise. So the next camera in our camera arsenal, Andrea, tell us about this sweet little camera.
It is the Sony FDR AX33 4K Ultra HD Handycam camcorder. 4K camcorder with night shot. However, this camera is currently out of production.
Yes, they don't make this camera anymore.
But you might be in luck.
Yes.
You could actually purchase one of these cameras used at Adorama, ADORAMA.com for $729.
Yeah. And I'm telling you guys, if you've watched our videos from our investigations, this is the camera we use in the field.
It is fan-freaking-tastic.
Yeah. And just so you guys know, when we record, be it on the Sony for the night vision stuff or with the Lumix for the interview stuff, I record in 4K. But then when I post the videos and edit the videos, I downsize to 1080. You don't lose all of the quality. You still have great quality, almost 4K quality, but a smaller file size. That's just a little hint to help save you, because if I was if I was to post,
I thought everybody knew that. You're being obvious, man.
Yeah. If I were to post our videos in the true 4K format,
it would take 47 days.
Yes. Well, and the file, like just for the Octagon Mansion, since it was almost 2 hours long.
Yeah.
That file would have probably been 200 gig.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot.
It's a lot of gigs.
A lot of gigs.
That's a lot of gigs. That's a lot of gigs. So, recording 4K.
Like external
But dude,
hard drive time.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
That's like external hard drive time.
Oh, God,
depending on
yeah.
what kind of computer?
Yeah, totally. But yeah, recorded 4K. But then when you edit out your video and go to export it 1080. You have great quality and a lot smaller file.
So, there's the next step up
From the AX33.
from the AX33. And it is the Sony Handycam AX53 4K flash memory premium camcorder. And it can be purchased at bestbuy.com for $999.
Yeah, and that's an amazing camera. It actually has a bigger sensor in it than the AX33. So your night shots, even though we don't have a lot of grain and fuzz in ours, this one you're going to have zero grain, zero fuzz.
I mean,
Amazing.
for $1,000, it better,
Do the dishes.
yeah.
That's actually...
This is like
make-
3 of my cars.
I mean, it better make me some toast in the morning, I'm telling you.
But, other than those cameras, we're kind of fond of the Sony cameras. We used Sony back with the mini DVs and everything. We've always used Sony cameras. But Panasonic, we use the Panasonic Lumix and it's it's a digital camera, just it's a mirrorless camera, looks like a digital SLR camera, interchangeable lenses, all that. Take still photos with it. But camcorders, Panasonic's new line of camcorders are amazing. And the night shot on them is just as good as the Sonys. I don't know price-wise. I think they're pretty close. I think the Panasonic may be a little bit higher. But if you watch Ghost Nation, Kindred Spirits,
Portals
to Hell, they use like the ones that Jack and what's her name? Katrina use on Portals to Hell. They use the Panasonic. The new ones that they're using on Ghost Nation, those are the Panasonics. And on Kindred Spirits, that's what Amy and Adam carry, are the Panasonics.
Something we haven't mentioned yet?
What's that?
Infrared illuminators.
You're exactly right, Steve. And that's next on the list.
Awesome. But the thing is, it's not really a list because there's only one dimension.
There's only one that really matters. There's only...
No, there's 3.
No, there's only one that really matters.
There's only one IR illuminator that matters, and that's the Deadlight. The Deadlight is created by
Josh Bender.
Thank you, Steve.
Justin Brown.
By Josh Bender, and Justin Brown is Justin's ideas that Josh turned into a reality. And these things will light up a football field in the middle of the night. Mm-hmm. And
I do believe we played a bumper in the break.
Yeah, I believe you're right. And you probably recorded that bumper.
I think I did.
Could I add something to that?
Yes, sir.
Remember it, the original?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Stare at the deadlights.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, Josh created this Deadlight, and that's what we use on our cameras. And it is
Congratulations, dude. Throw a patent on that.
Oh, he has. It's Deadlight LLC. Yeah, he's got the patent on it.
Nice.
But yeah, it's amazing. He's got them in all different watts. We have the biggest one he makes is the 60 watt. And
Actually,
they're
I thought
amazing.
it just came out with a new one.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't released it.
Oh.
No.
I thought he had.
No. But the 60 watt is the biggest one he has available at the moment.
Don't argue with the tech nerd.
Yeah, I'm the tech nerd.
Zipping the lips.
Yeah. But yeah, so check out Deadlight. They go right around the $200 range for everything he has.
Is he back to building?
He is back full-time building.
But he's got a laundry list.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, so if you're wanting a Deadlight, contact him now, and you'll get it in about 3 months.
Or
6
years.
Yeah, but yeah, he creates
That was
them
funny.
the way you want them. He creates them the way you want them. If you want different features added to it, Josh will do that for you too. So he's amazing. All right. So now,
Josh here with you guys right now?
no, Josh lives in West Virginia.
Oh, gotcha. I'm sorry. I said I keep my mouth shut.
You're fine.
I'm very interested in your show.
Thank you. All right, I'm hearing your echo though.
I'll take care of that.
All right, so on to our final topic of the night.
One of my favorite topics.
One of your favorite topics.
I love watching these.
Yeah. So unless you live under a rock somewhere, you know that in the last couple weeks that Xbox and PlayStation just released their new state-of-the-art models. And Xbox came out with the Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation came out with the PlayStation 5.
They did.
And we will not get our hands on these until after the first of the year, because every time they become available online, every site shuts down. It crashes.
Yeah.
Because people are trying to buy these new systems.
And they're
What?
selling online.
Rodent got one.
Damn it, son.
Are you serious?
I'm coming over to play.
Oh my God. Yeah. Get ready. We're driving to Pennsylvania. Yeah. So, in keeping with that game theme, Rodent said he got it for his son for Christmas.
Lucky kid.
You can adopt me, dude. You can adopt me.
Daddy.
Yeah.
That's funny because I was about to say the same thing, and I'm really thinking he'd rather hear that from a girl.
So, there's scary games.
Yes.
There's lots of scary games out there. So I put together a list of some of my favorite scary games over the years.
And they're my favorites.
Yeah. And so the number one to me, the one that started it all, 1999's Silent Hill.
Yes.
Yes. Silent Hill was freaking amazing. That game drugged me in and gave me nightmares at the same time. The thing is, though, Silent Hill, they didn't make one for PS5. They did that one little thing that they were going to come out with, the PT. It's like a playable demo.
You mean PS4?
Yeah, PS4. That's what I meant. Roden's got me crying about the PS5.
I know.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I downloaded that PT.
Yeah, and it was going to be badass.
Yeah.
If they would have got the funds to actually finish that game, oh my God. But they didn't. But in searching diligently today, you can still play.
Oh, yeah. I used to have the PlayStation Now.
Yeah. If you subscribe to PlayStation Now, they've got like 800 games on there that are older games that you can play now on your PS4 and PS5. And Silent Hill is one of them. They have the Silent Hill HD collection. So it has all the Silent Hill games. And you just pay a membership fee, a subscription service. And you can do a 7-day free trial. Right now, if you've never done it before, you can do a 7-day free trial. Or you could subscribe. And they've actually got a Black Friday event going on right now. If you do it by the month, there's really no savings. It's $9.99 a month if you pay by the month. But if you do 3 months, you can get it for $19.99 for 3 months. Or if you pay for the entire year with their Black Friday savings, $44.99.
That's cheap as hell.
Wow.
That is super cheap. That's super cheap. I mean,
Yeah, it
access
is.
to 800
I
plus
just
games.
realized
Yeah.
That's less than half.
Yeah. That's.
I could bust through all those games.
Oh yeah. I mean,
that's less than a game.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
less than the price of a game.
And that's 12 months of play.
on 800 plus games. Yeah, it's amazing.
That's crazy.
So
I know what you're thinking.
So if you're wanting, if you're wanting to check out some of these old school games, and there's newer games on there as well. Yeah. And you have a PlayStation.
Could be a stocking stuffer.
Give PlayStation Now a thought. So on to the next game.
One of my all-time favorites.
Oh my gosh.
I fucking absolutely love this game.
Love this game. I've played it through about 6 times.
Yeah.
I absolutely love watching this game.
And every ending is usually different.
Yes. The most survivors I've had is 3.
Really? Is that it?
That's it. I always shoot the fucking squirrel.
Dumbass.
Always shoot the fucking
Dumbass.
squirrel. So the game we're talking about right now is Until Dawn. Until Dawn, it came out in 2015. It's a butterfly effect style game where every decision you make affects the end of the game.
It's fucking amazing.
It
I love
It
it.
is.
So
I love
good.
watching this game.
So the storyline behind it: players assume the control of 8 young adults who have to survive on Blackwood Mountain when their lives are threatened. The game features a hyperlink cinema-esque for its multi-linear, son of a bitch, I've been drinking apparently.
Seriously.
Multi-linear narratives and butterfly effect system in which the players must make choices that make changes to the story. All playable characters can survive or die depending on the choices made. Players explore the environment of a third-person perspective and find clues that may help them solve the mystery.
And the lead character in this is Hayden Panettiere.
Yes. Yeah. And we got Rodent calling in now. Welcome, Mike, to Paratalk.
I so accidentally called in. How's the reception?
The reception
you
sounds
sound
good.
great.
Sounds good, brother.
Oh, man. Well, let me tell you, since I'm on here, that PS5 is the only thing he's getting.
Damn Skippy. Well, see, we had, I want one. Steve wants one. Our 14-year-old wants one, and then our 15-year-old, he was dropped on his head, so he wants the Xbox.
Only a couple times.
Yeah.
But,
I was an Xbox guy myself.
see, I was when they first came out, and then when I bought 6 in like a 1.5, 2-year time, I was like, fuck the Xbox, I'm going back to PlayStation. So, yeah, went PlayStation and never.
I
ever
always
looked
had
back.
both systems. I had
Yeah.
a PlayStation and Xbox. Usually most of my
Adult life.
adult life. Yeah.
I miss the Game Boy.
Yeah, it's just
Hey, no shit. Yesterday during my training session that I went through at work, there was a guy there with a newer Game Boy playing it during.
Give me
during the training.
Tetris.
I miss Atari. I'm just saying.
yeah. I think they just released like some new version of Game Boy, which has like a bunch of the old school games on there or something. I keep seeing it floating around Twitter and stuff. So
That would
Nice.
be cool. I could dig it.
Atari just announced
Yeah,
that they were coming back out with the 2600.
Yeah, it's an all digital version of it. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, that you'll be able to like download games onto it. So
Pac-Man.
yeah,
Yes.
Pac-Man and all that. So
all right, I'm gonna let you guys get back to the show. I love y'all, and I'm just nervous as hell. So I'm
We love you.
Don't be nervous around all them snakes,
love
Rodent.
you every week. I
Aw.
love y'all.
brother,
We
we
love you,
appreciate it.
Mike.
We love you too. And since we haven't got to tell you in person, congratulations on the marriage there, man.
Yes,
Yeah, definitely.
congratulations.
Thank you so much, guys.
All right, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Figure out how to hang up.
How about I do it for you? I'm making life a lot easier.
I appreciate you, bro.
All right, brother.
See you.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Later, guys.
See ya. All right. So Until Dawn, though, you can pick that game up at Best Buy for $9.99.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
$9.99?
That's a crazy
$9.99.
price right there.
Yes.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
well
Oh
worth.
God, yeah.
I'd buy 2 of them
Yeah. Yeah. I
just in case one of the kids breaks one.
yeah.
That's true.
But see, I bought it or didn't buy it, but PlayStation Plus had it free a few months ago, and so I just downloaded it straight.
Oh,
from-
really?
Yeah. from
No, I must
PlayStation
have missed
Plus.
that one.
Good. All right, so the next game, The Evil Within.
Oh, yeah.
This game...
Never played it.
This game I haven't played. But Steve, you had both of them, don't you?
I think
Evil Within and Evil
Within. I
Within
think I traded
2.
in Evil Within. I have Evil Within 2.
Yeah. But this game, Andrea, give us a down low on this game.
No, I wanted to read the next one.
Okay, well, you can read the next one. Amy, give us a down low on this game.
Alrighty then.
Oh, I wanted to read the next one.
Nope.
You can read the one after that.
I wanted to read the one
I
after
really
that,
liked
but, I mean,
Alone
just
in the
saying.
Dark.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
another
It was a
good
good
one.
one.
Yes,
yeah.
it was.
All right, so The Evil Within.
That was
The game centers on the protagonist, Sebastian Castellanos, and as he's pulled through a distorted world full of nightmarish locations and horrid creatures. Played in a third-person perspective, players battle disfigured, nightmare-like enemies, including bosses, using guns and melee weapons, and progress through the levels, avoiding traps, using stealth, and finding collectibles. It is available on the PlayStation Store for $19.99.
That's a good deal.
It is a good
That's
deal.
a good deal.
yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
All
I'm
right.
surprised you don't have Resident Evil 7 on here.
I know. Yeah, I thought about it. That was playing with me the whole time. The Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Loved Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil 4, I quit playing after that.
Did you? Yeah, it's hard to top that. It was amazing.
Resident Evil 4 was dope. It gave me that same eerie violence and scariness of Silent Hill.
Yeah, it totally did. Yeah. Yep, 100%.
I mean, just the music, you play it in the dark and just...
Yeah.
Dude, I think it was Resident Evil that I watched my ex play all the time. And it was making popcorn type of...
Yeah. Well, and you
watching play.
Same deal with me when I was playing Until Dawn and Resident Evil Biohazard.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
oh my gosh. When that came out with the, what's it called? Like a little promo.
The demo.
He's like, here, play this. And I was like, no. He's like, no, just try it. So I'm like playing this game, going along. You go into this creepy ass house. I am terrified to go a certain way because I just saw something moving at the end of the hallway or whatever. And I was like, I finally was like,
it's a bird chirping.
Yeah.
no, dude, it was like that old creepy dude. And I was like, nope. I handed him the controller and I was like, nope, I'm not doing it.
She's like, my nerves can't fucking handle this. You're going to have to play.
That's great.
So, I mean, if you're looking for a good scare, I haven't played this next one. Well, I haven't played either one of the next two. The last one we're going to talk about is I can't wait.
Oh man,
But this next one, from the trailers that I've watched and the gameplay footage of this game, oh
It looks
my god,
freaking amazing.
It looks so scary.
All right, here's the rundown.
Give us the rundown.
It's 1996. A young boy disappears in the Black Hills Forest near Burkittsville, Maryland. As Ellis, a former police officer with a troubled past, you join the search. What starts as an ordinary investigation soon turns into an endless nightmare as you confront your fears and the Blair Witch, a mysterious force that haunts the woods. A story of the human descent into darkness. From the creative minds behind the critically acclaimed Layers of Fear, experience firsthand the toll that fear can take on the mind in an original story inspired by the cinematic lore of Blair Witch. Find the way through the haunted woods with just your loyal dog Bullet by your side. Navigate your way through a cursed forest that warps and distorts both time and space. Your sanity against her curse. Stand against the horrors of the Blair Witch and the decaying sanity of a man burdened by his past. It's available on all consoles and PC. Prices range from $9.72 on Steam to $29.99 for consoles.
Yeah, I just realized as you were reading that, I have that fucking game.
Yeah, I just got goosebumps. I just got goosebumps.
Yeah, dude, that game. Yeah, and Steve just realized he has the game downstairs.
Dude.
So definitely going to have to be playing
It's
Blair Witch.
digital. Yeah, I downloaded it.
Son of a itch.
Bring your console up.
So what you're saying is you're either bringing the console up or you're having a pajama party in the basement.
And in my opinion, it wasn't that great.
You didn't like it? Really?
Yeah.
Hey, Rod has got to go. See you, Rod. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
And
Thanksgiving,
Happy
Rod.
Thanksgiving,
Happy Thanksgiving,
Rod.
Rod.
Thanks for joining us, brother.
I always look forward to you being here. You always have lots of awesome questions and inputs. So thank you, Rod.
But do this next one. Oh my gosh. I can't even wait for this.
This next game,
Yeah.
it's not available on consoles yet. It's only available
Bullshit.
on Steam.
Yet.
But
Yet.
Steve, do you want
Constantine or Constantine?
Steam? It's an online video.
Steam.
Yeah, it's an online video
I
game.
apologize.
Oh,
I thought you said Constantine.
No.
But no, it's not available on consoles. Just on Steam as of right now. But Steve, you want to tell us about this? Or
He
Amy's
just handed
wanting
it
to?
off to
Passed
me.
it off.
He passed it off to
She
me.
was wanting to read it, so
okay.
I'll allow her to.
All right, Amy, give us the download.
This one is called Phasmophobia. It's an indie survival horror game developed and published by Kinetic Games. The game was released on Steam for Microsoft Windows in September of 2020 in early access, along with VR support. Oh my God.
Yeah.
The game received a large influx of popularity the following month due to many well-known Twitch streamers and YouTubers playing it, mainly for the Halloween season. As of October 15th, 2020, the game was the 6th most popular game on Twitch and the best-selling game on Steam globally. The player takes control of one member from a group of up to 4 players in the roles of urban exploring ghost hunters who are contracted to deal with ghosts inhabiting different abandoned facilities such as homes, schools, and hospitals. The game features 12 different varieties of ghosts, each of which behave differently. In order to find out which type of ghost they have encountered, the players must collect evidence on the ghost. The end goal of the game is not to defeat the ghosts. It is to collect enough information on them with, at the end of each mission, the players getting paid. Players communicate through voice chat, which the ghost itself hears and reacts to. The players can use different equipment to help their missions, such as UV flashlights, thermometers, EMF readers, CCTV cameras, crucifixes, and Ouija boards. These tools can be used for different means, such as communication, investigation, protection, and clue gathering. Phasmophobia currently has a 10 out of 10 rating and is available on Steam for $13.99. With the growing popularity of the game, it was recently announced that the game will be making its way to PlayStation 4 and 5 in 2021.
Yes.
Holy shit, I want to play it.
Yes.
That sounds dope.
Oh my gosh, dude. Seriously, watch there's YouTube videos of these people playing it.
Screaming like little girls.
Screaming like little girls, and they are like terrified.
I'll be one.
But
I would have played.
Sure.
the cool thing is, though, I mean, in this game, you are doing a paranormal investigation. You are a paranormal investigator inside these haunted locations, and like the guy says, I'm going to deploy the spirit box to try to make contact and see who this ghost is. And
The ghost hears it.
yeah, and they do spirit box sessions. They do EVP sessions. You have your EMF detectors. It's actually a millimeter and a K2 that they have in the game.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So it is
It's
badass.
and it's like super
Oh,
intense.
you're giving me goosebumps right
yeah.
now.
Oh, it's amazing.
Roden
Straight
just
up.
posted on here, says Steam Early Access he picked up last year. Bigfoot. It's a first-person survival hunting game about Bigfoot. Scary and hard as hell. It's badass.
Definitely. That's another one that would be so freaking cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, the paranormal investigating on a video game.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Oh my God. And
I don't think I would ever want to hunt Bigfoot, though. I like that guy.
his name's Daryl.
He comes over for Sunday brunch all the time.
All the time.
time.
All the time.
He's a friend.
Yeah.
He brings
But-
the wine.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, this game, Phasmophobia, when it hits PlayStation and PlayStation 5, these graphics are going to be amazing.
No, I know it.
Because they're going to, between now and when it comes out mid to late, I would say it'll probably come out next holiday season next year.
Yeah.
Probably around the Halloween.
Well, and depending on what type of video card you have on your computer right now, I'm
right
sure the
around summer,
graphics are
maybe.
freaking unreal. Coming through Steam.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just in time for the kiddies to be out of school and bored to tears.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking more August, September.
Yeah. That's what I'm
I
thinking.
mean, could be.
Yeah.
It'll be next
mean-
Christmas.
The fact that it's got VR support.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And like, if you watch the YouTube videos, there's guys doing the VR and it's got a camera set up watching them, and then you're seeing like their footage that they're seeing on their VR at the same time. And these guys are tripping and falling over shit and screaming like little girls and jumping, and it's freaking great. It is so good.
It's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
I'm not even a gamer. I don't
I'm
have
not
the
either.
coordination for that shit, but I want to play.
Yeah, I know.
You remember your first what?
My first VR experience,
Uh-huh.
and it was insane. It was like, it was an asylum, and like you were like a patient.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
it was
pretty
just
cool.
like a video. You could look around 360, this and that. You know, you had all the headgear on, this and that. And
Oh, that's pretty cool.
My first VR experience was Captain
Bro.
EO at Disney.
Nice.
Yeah,
That was a while back.
well, I guess
I'm old.
back then that
My first VR experience was back in 1992 at this strip club called Bouncing Balls.
There he is. There's the Duke of Hell.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
It's nice to see you
I guess
again,
my-
sir.
I guess my first VR experience was in like, back in, like right around the same time at, I think Cedar Point.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Love that place.
Did something like that. Yeah, it was great. But then, flash forward 20 years later.
You can do the shit from your couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just put your phone in.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, it's like, what was it, the Galaxy S8?
Yeah,
Well,
you
the
had
Oh,
Oculus.
the Oculus?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah. And like
It's
Steve.
down there in the box.
Yeah, because Steve got his, and he brought it over, and there was a, what was that movie?
Oh, Divergent.
Divergent, yeah. And it was a scene where you're on the train, and you got to jump from the train over to the building top.
And then the
And-
building falls apart.
And then the building falls. First you're standing there, and these freaking crows come flying at you, and you're like ducking to dodge these crows. And then the building falls apart, and you go to falling, and then boom, it's like what's her name, Kate Winslet or whatever, standing there talking
Yeah.
to you. Yeah,
It was trippy.
it was intense. Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
yeah,
Yeah, no, it's insane. It's just,
yeah.
So when
Yeah,
all
it's the
that
way to go.
stuff first started coming out for phones, I was working for the phone company that who shall remain nameless. We'll just call it Hell.
Must have been AT&T.
No,
Verizon.
no,
Yeah, no. U.S. Cellular.
bingo. So I was working for there at the
She
call
didn't say
center,
it.
and do you remember the cardboard sleeve thing that they made?
Oh yeah, like the Google box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the very first ones when they were first testing it, we got some of those. And they told us what to download and all this. So we're watching, like, you're on a roller coaster ride. And that was the trippiest shit ever, because 1 minute you're sitting at the break table and the next minute you're on a roller coaster. And we're all doing this. We're all turning to the side, and one girl screamed, and it was great. It was great.
I would be the guy that was sitting still and threw up everywhere.
That's true.
Oh God!
Yeah, I could only play those VR games for 5-10 minutes. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
I get freaking woozy as hell.
Well, see, that's like Cody.
You went too deep, man. I feel a little woozy. Name the movie.
Yeah. Oh my
Scream.
God. Yes. Yeah. It's like Cody Gunter at work, August brother. He's a huge gamer. He has this, gaming computer that he had built for him and all this. And he told me his VR that he bought was like $900 just for the VR
Good God.
headset. And he plays these games for hours and hours and
I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it. No.
You would lose reality.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe the reason people spend that many hours on like that kind of game, the VR,
To escape
is
reality?
Yeah.
To
Because their
escape.
reality
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, or maybe he's watching VR porn.
Oh, there you
That
go.
could be.
That's
well
gotta
could
be
be.
it.
Could
Could be VR
Yeah,
porn.
I tried to find that shit on the Oculus. I could not find it.
I bet you probably could now.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, all right, guys.
VR setup, but I'll do it just for that.
Yeah, for real. That's what I'm talking about. But so that's our rundown for tonight, guys.
Yeah.
And we
Nicely
went
done, guys.
we went over time, but that's okay. And
Good
Only like
company.
23 minutes.
yeah, but yeah, I want to thank Boogie Nights for joining us.
Yeah, appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, thanks for
and
joining
we will
us.
definitely
Hey, guys, thank you for having me on.
and we will
if you
definitely check
don't
out your
mind,
podcast.
Thanks, Class 1.
No, absolutely. If you don't mind, throw a shameless plug in there.
Go right ahead, plug along.
It'll take about 10 seconds. If you can't read, you can't write. If you can't write, you can't type. If you can't type, you can't find these wonderful shows on Podbean. Support literacy. Go down to your local Dollar General, buy yourself a candy bar for $1, buy yourself a pair of yellow sunglasses for $2, and support literacy. It's hashtag Sunglass Project. Yellow Sunglass Project.
Heck yeah,
That's all I got to say.
Awesome.
Awesome.
that's awesome.
that-
That's-
Awesome.
and go ahead and throw a plug
not-
in for your podcast while you're on here.
Oh, well, it's Drunken Shenanigans Show. It's myself and my cousin. And we go on, we'll go on tomorrow night at some point in time. Odds are probably not Sunday because I got to work Monday. Holidays screw all kinds of things up.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
But all we do is we sit around and talk shit, and when he gets too belligerent, I block him. But that's what we do.
Sounds great, and I will definitely be checking it out. I won't
It's
think.
usually around 1 a.m. I live in Indiana.
Okay.
So we're on the same time frame.
Cool beans.
Awesome.
Cool beans. I want to thank everyone that showed up in the chat room tonight and talked with us. Thank you to Rodent for calling in.
Even though it was an
Accidentally.
accident.
Accidentally
well,
We
calling
love
in.
you anyway.
That was a happy accident.
That was a happy.
It was my daddy comment, wasn't it?
I think it's where you called him daddy. He's like, fuck it, I got to call my boy.
Gotta check on my boy.
That's right. But all right, guys. Join us next Friday at 8:00, and we will have another topic, and hopefully the deacon from heck, Mr. Mike Howard, will be available to join us
Yes.
and have some good spooky fun.
For
Maybe
Black
we'll
Friday.
we couldn't have a story time for Hockey Man next week.
I might be able to come up with one.
All right, hockey
Just
man.
for
Did
Hockey
you hear
Man.
that?
Just for
Ghost
hockey
stories
man.
out of the beehole.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to check out last week's podcast, Boogie Nights, that we just posted. I posted it earlier in the week. It was from last Thursday night. But you'll have to check out that podcast and listen to the story. It starts about an hour and 20 minutes in or so. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting listen. Very graphic. Creepy. Yeah, and
About it.
and then eat you some Fruity Pebbles and read some Dr. Seuss afterwards to get your mind off of it.
Exactly.
Crunch.
Yeah,
Cinnamon Toast Crunch for life.
there
Yes.
you go. There you go.
There you go.
But all right, guys. Thank you all again for listening. Be sure and check out the East TN Ghost Seekers Facebook page. the Paratalk with East T and Ghost Seekers on Facebook. And check out our Teespring store where you can check out and buy T-shirts and cups and
Yogurt
mugs
pants.
and yogurt pants and blankets and all this.
Oh my!
Fine.
Did they ever get hats
Take a
yet?
blanket.
Yeah. They did get hats, Steve, but they're kind of cheesy
The
hats.
old trucker hat.
Yeah, and it's like the.
I love the trucker hat.
Well, see, I like the trucker hats if they're snapback, but these are like the pull string in the back.
the buckle.
Yeah, the buckle thing, and I'm not doing that.
Dunzo.
Yeah.
Dunzo with that.
Yeah, but and don't forget to use code BACK2BOO. It's BACK, the number 2, BOO, to save 25% off your entire purchase.
And, we went through this entire list of what to buy the ghost hunter in your life for Christmas.
Or you.
Treat yourself or treat your loved one to something from Teesprings and get an additional 25% off.
That's right. So, all right, guys. I think we're done. And so...
Thank you all. We love you all.
Thank you guys for listening, and thank you, Boogie, for joining us. And
thank you.
Not a problem. So, for Paratalk, I'm Steven.
I'm Steve.
I'm Andrea.
And I'm Amy.
And as always, stay spooky, my friends.
And that's all, folks.
You've been listening to Paratalk with the East Tennessee Ghost Seekers. If you have a question or comment about the show you've just heard, or you have an experience to share, or you need to contact us concerning an investigation, feel free to email us at etgsparatalk@gmail.com or call 865-264-0448. That's 865-264-0448. We invite you to find and like the East Tennessee Ghost Seekers on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and visit us online at easttnghostseekers.org. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time on Paratalk.